Welcome to Inspired Conversations, Living the Legacy with Legends. My name is Onkarabilo Mokoto, and I am your host. In order to claim the rightful economical position of the country, natural talents and gifts need to be developed and identified. Bontle ba Tlhago, it's a 100% youth black agency aiming to develop, promote, and identify gifts and talents in the townships and around the country. And today on my show, I am honored to have the founder who is going to share more about what they are doing. Constance, aka Connie Mothuloe. Welcome to Inspired Conversations.
Thank you so much for having me, Mr. Mokoto.
Yes, and you are very welcome.
Hello.
Yes. Constance, aka Connie. Please tell us more about you. Who are you? Where do you come from? And what do you do?
Okay, thank you for the platform. Ke leboga monyetla le mphileng ona gore ke tlo share with your viewers about myself and my agency. My name is Constance Mothuloe and I am from Dobsonville / Midlands.
Soweto.
Yes. And I run a modeling and casting agency. As Mr. Mokoto have already mentioned, it's Bontle ba Tlhago Agency, and it was established in 2007, just after Gifetsago entered Miss South Africa.
Oh, okay. Tell us about that.
Okay. I saw a need for me to open the agency after Gifetsago kenela Miss South Africa in 2007. A lot of girls were struggling to get agencies to enter such pageants because it's a high profile pageant. So when you look at ladies or girls from Makashini, they don't get represented enough or well enough, or they don't even get access to the agencies they're in suburbs to actually experience what I've already experienced. So I felt a need if I open the agency more location in case I move to the suburb, it will be an opportunity for them to embrace their talent.
Okay. So are you saying you cannot enter such pageant, high profile pageant, without an agency?
No, things have changed, so you can actually. However, back then it was not that easy to do so.
Okay, but even still now you can still use the agency too.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And I mean, you said that it was after you've entered Miss South Africa.
Yes.
I want you to tell us about that journey and where did you end up?
Okay. Excuse me. It was a very learning curve, a very beautiful learning curve for Nna. A tough one even. Back then it was very strict. Hey, when you look at ladies right now, most of the participants back then, they were very small kameli. They were very strict ka height ya gago, they were very strict ka weight ya gago, and for Miss SA to qualify you were supposed to be size 32, if not 30, if I'm not mistaken. And height ya gago, you were not supposed to be less than 1.6. So if you were short, it was very difficult for you. You're out completely.
But things have changed now.
But things have changed. You see a little bit shorter ladies, Baba land the pageant, but however, they're still focusing on the taller ones and the slimmer ones as well.
Okay. So,
the pageant for I've learned a lot. I've learned quite a lot from the pageant. As wrecking it was, I must say, they also want to pursue modeling as their career is.
Nice. Now, as you have opened the agency,
yes,
after you have seen the need that many girls don't really have that opportunity, especially in townships. At the moment, do you think that the agency is actually achieving its own vision?
For now, I would say yes, because I am actually achieving my vision.
Okay.
As an agency, I always I always tell my members that I want to see them growing from whatever that they are doing, and not only developing. I'm not only developing them, but I'm also nurturing skills. I'm also nurturing talent, and trying to make sure that they get to the right path, whatever that they want to do.
Okay.
Yes.
And one of your project is Miss Legs.
Miss
Lovely Legs, right?
Yes.
Yes. Why did you open that? And what I love about it is that you're not only focusing on older ladies or girls, but you start even from 4 years old.
Yes.
What inspired you to open that?
With Miss Lovely Legs, oh my goodness, I love that pageant.
and by the way, just for a record,
Yes.
I think my viewers, it's very good that they must know that my own daughter,
Oh yes, she also entered.
She also entered, and she was a second princess.
Second
right?
princess.
Yes.
I hope she comes back this year.
No, she will definitely. She will definitely.
Mr. Mokoto, my vision ka Miss Lovely Legs is to ensure that Bana Barona, they get involved in such activities, because you find, it is so nice to nurture one from an early
Yes,
age.
very true, very true.
I try to ensure gore baba involved in such activities gore ba ska ba tloela go kena into wrong doings,
yes, yes.
So these are some things it's tangible for them. And I also engage parents when I do such events or activities. We need to support our kids as parents. It's a beauty pageant, and as a parent, we feel like it's something it's not along the educational side of it, but you do learn from that activity as well, and it's something mentally as well. Excuse me.
And I wanted to ask you that question.
Yes,
you have raised that point, very important one. But we'll go back to Miss Lovely Legs because I want to know more about it. But I want to ask you this question of saying, do you think we are in an era, or a society rather, where parents don't really promote natural talents and gifts? Most of the time we focus on education, but when it comes to such, acting, singing, pageant, actually, as parents, it seems as if what do you think? Do you think we are living in that era?
Mr. Makoto, there are kids by Longhora, they are not good when it comes to academics, but they have talents on other things, on such activities. As Batswadi, I would actually like to share with other parents hore. Check a ngwana gago o good ko kae. It doesn't mean if ga sa tlhalefa ko sekolong o ka mo label. There are other things. Everyone on a little talent so you need to check on a little talent, and as soon as you find or you recognize the talent good to go on, then nurture the talent, support the child throughout whatever
I agree with you 100%. But I want to know, apart from parents, what do you think actually made us to come this far, where we ignore such talents and gifts, and we only focus on the education perspective? When a child comes to you and say, even at preschool, children are being taught that when they make their speech, I'm 7 years old. When I grow up, I want to be a doctor.
Yes.
You cannot hear a child saying, when I grow up, I want to be a singer.
Yes.
They have been taught at school. So what can we do? At the preschool, what can we do to actually change that mindset, even when it comes to education system?
Akona motswadi o sa batlong go bona ngwana gage a prospera academically wise. But it's so unfortunate that ngwana ga se a gola over her or his own human being, excuse me, and would develop his or her own talent. And that's where, as Mozadi, you need to actually involve yourself, connect with your child, and see hore oba good on what. I can be good academically. I can have a degree. I can have a master's. I can have honors and all of those things. But I would also want to see my child learn Abalitona. Unfortunately, if that's not how things are meant to be, then change tsela ya gago ya gore o kgone go fitisa bana ba gago in a different route e leng gore e tla gona go gore ba achieve ditoro tsa bona. E ska ba gore ya no toro ya gago le ya bana e be ya go kilwa bona ka gore batsadi ga ngata rena le go etsa phoso ya gore re batle gore what I inspire or what I like le ena tshwanetse I rata a gole I rata kanti ena o kresa it's something different a tshwanetse I ratang.
I wish that message can reach everyone, especially as I was saying to you that even education system, I've written a book titled Profit from Your Gift, and in this book I actually promote talents, natural talents and gifts, and I challenge education system, I challenge over-parenting, as I'm asking you about parents now. And I even challenge religion, that we have ignored this issue of talents and gifts, and we have promoted those religious callings or gifts, and also those careers and not talents, So I wish that message can reach, everyone, and I think you're doing a very good job. But let's go back to Miss Lovely.
Okay.
Now, pageant world has changed drastically. As you have said earlier that in the olden days we used to look at height, weight, but even today we have Miss Kefi, Miss Body,
plus
size and stuff like that.
Yeah.
According to you, but there is something that is actually worrying me when it comes to prizes.
Okay.
The rewards.
Okay.
Other pageant, you will find out that actually there is no good prize compared to Miss Africa, Miss Universe and stuff like that. When someone wins Miss South Africa or Miss Universe, you know that person has prospered financially. So what is it that you guys are planning to do when it comes to pricing of winners of your pageants?
The answer to that would be support that we can get from different organizations or companies by long they would like to also in whatever projects that we are doing. Because as much as I would like to say I can do this on my own, unfortunately I cannot. I can go as far as I can, but I need an extended hand to also help me this pageant is a prosperous pageant in terms of price wise. Yes.
How do you
those
go about
pageants, Miss SA and other pageants, the pricing it's because they have sponsorship. So in most cases, the lower pageants in the townships had a better pricing. It's because of they have maybe less a sponsorship. Yes.
So how do you go about getting sponsorship? Because one of the things, let us be honest, one of the things that will encourage people is price.
Yes, definitely.
Exactly. So how do you go about to get that funding?
Most of the companies, they will actually tell you that you need to apply for funding 3 months prior to the event, which is, it gives them enough time to put you in their budget, of course. However, at the end of the day, they end up disappointing you. Unfortunately, I can't mention. Yeah. But that's the challenges that we come across these pageants, and you find we end up doing things ourselves. Now, personally, when I do my own events, I plan a year prior so that I'm able to cover some of the things they know, and at the end of the pageant they all happy.
Okay.
Yes.
There's something that I want to know, and I think it will help also someone who is thinking of starting her own pageant or his own pageant. What is it that will make the sponsor to disappoint you but not disappoint Miss South Africa? What is it that the sponsor will actually want to invest in Miss SA but not in Miss Lovely Legs? That's what I want to know.
I would be lying.
Okay, I understand that Miss SA is a brand.
Excuse me.
But
yes.
It started like you.
I was about to say that they also need to understand Miss Lovely Legs, it has to start somewhere. And in order for it to grow, they need to assist it to a level where Miss SA is.
Exactly, yeah.
So that's actually the assistant Eric come from, and also the understanding Eric come from those companies saying they are sponsoring bigger pageants.
No, but you guys are doing a very good job. And keep on knocking.
Thank you. Most definitely, we will never get tired of knocking.
Yeah.
I'm still going to knock.
Yes.
I'm quite sure a lot of companies are actually watching the show.
No, yeah, definitely.
And they might want to put their hands in the project. Most definitely, you're more than welcome to do so. If you ubereka kabana, you have actually a lot on your shoulders to take care of. So I will definitely need extra hands to assist in these projects.
No, thank you so much for wonderful. Is there anything that you want to add on that before we are just gonna wrap up everything now? Is there anything that you want to say before? We are just gonna play a game actually.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
so before I make you having fun, is there anything that you want to say based on what you have
for parents who are watching and also want to involve their kids in taking part on Miss Lovely Lakes 2020, the pageant will be on the 28th of November, and entrance fee is going to be 200 rands. If you want to register, you can just call this number 071-880-8515. I will repeat it. It's 071-880-8515. And our social media is on Facebook. We are Miss Lovely Lakes. And you can also go to Bontle Batlago Agency. Our page is Bontle Batlago Agency, and the group is also Bontle Batlago Agency.
And from what age until, can you just maybe?
The age group to participate in the project is from 2 years old until 30 years old. So it's 6 categories. It's going to be 2 to 4 category, 5 to 7 category, 8 to 10 category, 11 to 13 category, 14 to 17 category, and 18 to 30 category.
Okay, that's great. Now we are going to play a game. It's Inspired Conversation game.
Okay.
It's a very good one. You're gonna enjoy it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna read a sentence to you, and I'm just gonna ask you to finish it. You know, anything that comes, any word that comes to your mind, anything that comes to your mind. Yes. But obviously relating to the sentence.
Okay.
Then you finish it for me.
Okay.
Yes. Are you ready?
I'm always ready.
All right, let's go. Number 1, to claim our economical position in our country, we need to
invest in community projects.
Thank you. Miss Lovely Lakes or Miss SA?
Okay.
Choose
Miss
one.
Lovely Lakes or Miss SA?
Yes, you choose one.
Miss Lovely Lakes.
Okay. Right. Okay, thank you for that. Number 3, young people can be developed through?
They can be developed through their talent.
I knew that one. Your favorite quote that keeps you going? Or scripture maybe?
Oh, my favorite quote that keeps me going is, it's actually what I use for my brand, where beauty is nurtured.
Where beauty is nurtured?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And the last one, your experience on Inspired Conversations.
I have a lovely experience, being with you, spending time with you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Allowing me to share my story, and also allowing me to tell the world about my projects. And I'm grateful, I'm honored, and thank you so much for having me.
You are very welcome. And all the best for whatever you do.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Inspired Conversations, Living the Legacy with Legends. My name is Mothuloe Mokoto, and I'm saying to you, let's meet next time, same place on Global Conference TV. The journey continues.